Hey there, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Fashion with Rahul show, your number one stop for men's fashion and style advice. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the sweater. That's right, we're going to be going over what the sweater is, the different types of sweaters that are out there, and the different things to consider when purchasing a sweater. So, a lot of content to cover, let's get started. A sweater is a piece of clothing that is worn during the winter, typically layered with other clothes, and it helps you stay warm. It is great for both business and casual events. In the most common form, it is worn with a shirt underneath along with jeans and then shoes, as you can see on the screen here. Now, if you're wondering, well, how to choose the shirt and the sweater and the jeans and the shoes such that, they all come together to look great, don't worry, we'll be covering that later on in this video, and if not, in part 2 of this episode. Okay, so stay tuned. Now, let's go over the different types of sweaters that are out there. First, we have the crew neck sweater. It's also called the pullover or the jumper. This is essentially a sweater where the neck is completely circular. You can wear this type of sweater if you're attending a business event or even if you're hanging out with your friends, making it a super versatile and a super generic piece of clothing. And the reason it's called the crew neck is because it was worn in the olden days by everybody that was working on the ship. So it was worn by the entire crew on the ship, and therefore it's called the crew neck. Next, we have the V-neck sweater, which is essentially a sweater where the neck is shaped in the form of a V. And this is definitely the more stylish option in comparison to the crew neck sweater. Also, the V-neck allows more of what is worn underneath to be visible. So for instance, if you're wearing your sweater along with a shirt and a tie, and you want the shirt and tie to also be visible and add to the appearance of your outfit, then you can wear the shirt and tie along with a V-neck sweater and they both will be visible in the front. Okay? Third, you have the sleeveless sweater, which is essentially a sweater that does not have any sleeves. And the most common way of wearing the sweater is over a shirt. This sweater is perfect for both business and semi-formal events. Now, let's go over the different things to consider when purchasing a sweater, and we're going to start with the material of the sweater. The material of the sweater plays a huge role in influencing the appearance that the sweater has, the durability that the sweater comes with, and the warmth that the sweater offers. And so, typically when you're purchasing a sweater, you have two options. You can go for a sweater that is made from natural materials such as cotton, wool, or cashmere, with cashmere being the more expensive option, but it is also more comfortable. And on the other hand, you can go for a sweater that is made from artificial or synthetic materials such as nylon and polyester. Now you can go for either the natural option or the synthetic option. Each one of these have their pros and cons. So if you went for the synthetic or the artificial option, then the thing is your sweater will definitely have more durability. It'll be more resistant to heat and washing, and it'll be cheaper also. But on the other hand, if you were to go for a sweater that is made from natural materials, it'll be slightly more expensive. There's no doubt about it. But at the same time, a sweater made from the natural materials will have a better fall and a better appearance than one that is made from the synthetic materials. So if you were to ask me, I would say definitely go for the natural option because, it's a little bit more expensive, but because it looks so much better, it's definitely worth the investment. Now let's talk about colors when we're choosing a sweater. If you want to keep things simple, and if you're not very sure which colors to match and stuff like that, then you can just go for the colors such as black and gray. And these are perfect for the winter season, and you will look good when you wear them. On the other hand, the thing is almost everybody's going to be wearing these colors, right? And they're super common. So if you want to wear something that is different, something that is unique, something that is eye-catching, something that'll help you stand out from the rest of the crowd, then you can go for vibrant colors such as orange, navy blue, green, plum, purple, burgundy, mustard yellow. These colors will definitely make you look unique and different and will 100% catch the viewer's attention and help you stand out from everybody else. So if you want to do that, then definitely go for these vibrant colors. Otherwise, you can go for black and gray and that'll look good as well. Okay? Another super important thing to consider when you're purchasing the sweater is the fitting of the sweater, right? Because the thing is, you can purchase the most expensive sweater in the world from the best brand, but if the sweater does not fit you properly, it's still gonna look terrible. And that's why you wanna make sure that the fitting of the sweater is perfect. Here's a list of things that you can keep in mind when you're trying a sweater so that, it fits you properly. And number one, make sure that the shoulder hem is right at the joint of your shoulder and your arm. Number two, make sure that there's enough space in the armpits and the chest area, and that the fabric is essentially hugging your body and it's not like super spacious, right? Because if it's super spacious, then it'll look very baggy and that won't look good. You don't want that, because you want that the sweater should be essentially uplifting the appearance of your upper body. It should not look like it is out of place with your upper body. It should essentially make your upper body look better. Ensure the sleeves end right at your wrist. They should not go like way below your wrist, because that will not look good at all. That'll look terrible. In fact, it look like your sweater is like super loose or super big, and you don't want that. Also, make sure that the hem is like right around the waist area, and if it goes like about 2 inches below the waist area, that's okay, but it should not go below that, because otherwise it'll look terrible. So it should be within 2 inches from your waist. Alright, so we're at the conclusion of this video. We went over what the sweater is, the different types of sweaters that are out there, and the different things to consider when purchasing a sweater, such as the material of the sweater, the fitting of the sweater, the color of the sweater, and so on and so forth. And so this was part 1, and in part 2 we'll be going over the different outfits with which you can wear the sweater. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video is super awesome. I hope this video was helpful. If you like this video, please hit like. Any comments are highly appreciated. Anything you would like me to go over, let me know in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to do that. Any questions you have, let me know. And if you know someone who can benefit from the content of this video, don't forget to share this video with them. Alright, until then, stay stylish.